fuck.
No pressure, but if I die in this game, I die in real life. Just saying.
Oh.
Okay, well, again, I'm not trying to kill you guys.
If I die in game, I die.
If I die in game, I think Red needs to do 10 push-ups.
That should be the clickbait for episode 1. Bit of a
10.
sausage fest here, right, Daff? I mean, not really. Not as bad as most D&D. We got a 1-to-4 ratio, or like 3. If you're looking at sausages, 3-to-1 ratio. 3 sausages, 1 not sausage.
That's actually my search terms on Google. The only feet I like are in my mouth.
Dude,
I
let
just
us
put
let
them
this
up a
keep
little
going.
bigger because I look so small.
You need a fluffer.
The flute.
The floofa. That's what they say. That's what they call them in Sweden.
Oh no.
Our actor's having the problem. Grab the floofer.
Yoo-hoo! I'm picturing the Swedish guy from Frozen.
It's getting away from me. Setting the scene. You guys have been traveling down a road in the forest, and you've set up camp for the night. You've had your rations. The forest is pretty densely packed, but near the road, less so. So you've set up camp like pretty close to the road. You have a fire going, so you guys are sat down. This has become like a regular routine for you while you've been traveling, where you like sit around the campfire at night. Sometimes you talk, sometimes you just sit in silence, like basically just like taking a load off from like a day of traveling. So Taruna is sitting there in quiet, and she kind of like looks up at you guys, and she's like, "It's eerily quiet tonight, and I feel a little unsafe. Do you guys think that you could tell me some stories or something just to get my mind off of it?"
It seems something else has been enjoying our stories.
Is it the Ogre? Or is it the thing called Shrek?
Yeah, it is a distance, but it is closer than I would like.
At that point, Drugar will grab his hammer and just kind of have it at the ready.
Yeah, I'll pull out my quarterstaff, and you'll see you can see like the runes on it starting to glow a little bit red as I get prepared to cast some spells.
Sure.
Anything is dinner if you're brave enough.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna have our first dice roll of the campaign with a perception check.
Oh, sugar. And that's what okay.
And spice, and everything nice. And chemical X.
Cool. Cool. The first roll, I'll put it in chat so everyone can witness it at the same time.
The first roll.
Got a 9.
So it is pretty far away, but because it's so large, it made enough sound that drew the attention that it did. Other than that, you can't really make anything else out other than its size. I will tell you that it is the size of a horse, but chunkier and hairier.
We will always be safer by the fire. If it is a beast, maybe it will be dismayed by the flames, but keep a close eye, okay?
Okay.
Protect Taruna. I'm gonna do a little... Fox, go see.
So, and you're doing this perception check with the help. So you notice as the fox gets closer, the bristles on its back definitely are up. It's definitely worried about what it's seeing. And you yourself, with your own eyes, as this creature moves, you notice its head move to the side, and you catch a glimpse of like glowing eyes. And not only that, you actually notice that there are 2 smaller figures moving with it as well, that look very similar to it, just small.
Shit, it seems to be a family.
However, it is moving like in a direction like parallel to the road, so it's not coming towards you, it's not moving away, but just going past.
Yeah, there are many things around here that, if it is with its young, maybe it will not try. I suggest we don't advance. Maybe we should be okay.
Okay. So Drugar will still keep like he'll put the maul down like this, and then but still have his like a hand on it, and keep an eye out, but just kind of not be threatening or not advanced or anything, because the Captain told me to kind of stand down and let it ride. But and then with Harry stating that if it does get close, he can scare it away. I'm kind of more of a okay, they got it handled. I'm gonna keep eating, keep drinking, and chill.
Yeah, to not look scary or threatening, I guess. I'll put my hand not holding my staff, on the ground and release the energy I was storing back into the ground. So you'll see the runes go dark again on the staff.
Sweet, that was really cool.
Ooh. And the fox is gonna come back to me.
Latruda, do you have dark vision? What are you?
What am I?
I think that's Red asking Cribbins, not.
I'm a human, if that is what you mean.
Oh, me too.
But you guys go to sleep. Your watches come and go without anything else happening. You wake up in the morning as the sun rises, hits your face.
He just thinks to himself, guys, I have an idea. It's called Wars of the Stars, where there's light sabers.
So I have this story about a private named Ryan.
The adventuring day goes on without anything too interesting happening.
What kind of company is Taruna?
What kind of company?
Yeah, do we like her? Or do we want to like get rid of her? Because we might like push it if we just want to get rid of like this annoying person we have with us.
Oh, she's like perfectly pleasant.
Oh, okay.
Perfectly splendid.
Perfectly splendid.
Perfectly.
Probably because there's been like some big animals close by, like families of animals and stuff, probably migrating or something along those lines.
Yep.
I'm gonna definitely make sure there's no tracks around where we're gonna be camping. I'm gonna like double down on, making sure we're hidden away from the path.
Actually, during that time, I was gonna wonder if Latruda and I would do like a small patrol, or if there was a lake, maybe spice up and not get so much in our rations and go fishing or something. I don't know.
Oh my god!
Before you leave, are you leaving with the intention of going fishing?
I mean, we're gonna do a patrol, and then if we find like a lake or something that has fish in it, we're gonna probably fish.
Oh, okay. I was
See,
gonna
most
say, like because Harry would want to go fishing.
Oh, really?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Let's go kill some fish.
Let's do it. No,
do you have fishing equipment?
I definitely don't. But I do have a question, and Red, I don't want to play your character, but do you have like what I'm picturing is like, do you have a light spell that you could use like the flashlight technique? So you do a pattern, and then the fish follow it, and then you grab it.
Oh, I think I have something better.
Oh, perfect. Then you go. You do you, bro.
Because you know how like you bomb a lake and all the fish float to the surface. I have something kind of like that.
Just shatter by any chance.
So yeah, also like as you guys are walking, you don't find any like large river or anything like that, but you will like find like a stream that's kind of like trickling down some rocks kind of thing. It's like very like a babbling brook.
Finally is gone. So how do you really feel about Harry?
Yeah, I'm a wee bit confused.
So I'm gonna go stand in the water, and I'm gonna cast Earth Tremors. I'm gonna put my hand like on the creek bed and cast Earth Tremors.
Okay.
Okay, what does that do?
What is it? Yeah,
it does 1d6 bludgeoning damage to everything in a 10-foot radius.
Okay,
where we're standing, or did you go on your own? Like, hey, stand back.
Does it like make noise and stuff though? Like, is it actually shaking the earth?
Yes.
Okay, and how big was the radius?
10 foot. And any friendlies within the 10-foot radius.
So this isn't. So this rumble only happens within the 10 feet.
I mean, I'll tell you guys to stand back before I do this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's 10 feet from me.
Okay, that's not as bad as I.
Latruda's face just drops to a scowl.
Yeah, and Drugar's like, he's found a stick that he was going to use as a fishing rod, and was like, oh yeah, like he felt really good. He was going to show it, like, you know, kind of show off, and then he turns around and like, I don't know how this, he just sees you cast something and rumble, and he's like instantly disappointed because he really found a sweet stick to use.
How many of the birds and stuff in the area just all flew away at the same time?
Or died.
Like, how loud was that?
I mean, it definitely spooked everything within that radius.
Yeah, it's like a
everything, like you heard like chipmunks running, you saw birds fly. And because like this was like a babbling brook that was near like rocks that was like coming down that, like you watched like rocks fall down, and one fish floats to the top of the water.
I love that though.
And quickly starts moving downstream because it's like a pretty quickly moving, like it's a babbling brook, like it's like flowing.
I'll give Chase.
I'll
to go get it.
I'll yell at True to get your fox to get it.
And
Meld!
So I'll give Chase, and then if he sends his fox, then Drugar and I guess, me and the fox are running after what we can.
Do you send your fox?
No.
After the one fish? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, I'll go try getting it, because
hold on.
If we're gonna get discovered, I'd rather be full, you know.
So I believe we may need to resolve our camping situation by traveling through the evening a little further, maybe a mile or two up the road from the noise we just made.
So because you are doing a forced march, you will all have to make a Constitution savings throw. The DC is 11.
Is this Harry's first roll?
Yep.
Oh,
Baby.
I'm gonna use these ones.
Okay, so I get a +2 to it because Harry's a boss.
This is my first roll.
So, do we say Constitution saving throw? Is that what this is?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I have advantage or anything. I just got good skills in it.
I got
I
11.
think you have advantage when you're raging, or is it?
I think it's raging.
You
I think
have,
you're right. It's strength.
you're proficient in it, though, right?
I'm proficient, yeah.
So you're
My
pretty good.
birthday
Yeah,
present
my
dice?
birthday present dice.
Oh,
Not
yours.
you. Me.
Sorry.
I got 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 11. I don't know if you heard.
17 plus 3.
I got a 22.
You all suck. I'm using. I don't know, Macy, if you've seen my dice. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but this is my favorite set.
Does Drugar and Latruda know that he's from a, like, did you ever share with us that you were from a different plane?
Yeah, no, I've definitely told. I don't really try to hide that
Okay.
because there's not really a reason to hide it.
And I've obviously probably questioned you about it before.
Yeah, so I basically would have told them the story, because I might as well just tell the story because it's my character's background, and if everyone knows it, people watching should know it too. But basically, my character, what is from Chicago, Earth, where he was a private investigator wizard listed in the Yellow Pages, and he was doing something on the Fey plane, and he doesn't really remember exactly what happened, but he basically just randomly got teleported to this plane that we're on now, and woke up in some ruins.
Okay.
On this plane, and can't really figure out where to go back, because normally you can bounce from planes fairly easily if you know where you're going, but because I don't know this plane, I don't know how to get back.
Okay. Cool. And do you know where the ruins are, or like, have you been able to?
I would know where the ruins are, right?
You'd have like a general idea for sure. In fact, like a lot of people of the area would know where they are because the ruins were created by the something happened.
Yeah.
So the same thing that happened to you guys happened to Harry as well.
I understand the confusion though. Magic is a complicated subject. I have a little magic myself, but not not as much as you. So I barely understand the concept. So maybe I will be asking you sometimes to maybe explain some things to me. So
for sure, I've definitely learned a lot from the White Court, and they mentioned that I was one of the stronger wizards in all of history. So I'm not always totally in control of it.
Ah.
Wow.
Maybe it is the same as Drugar's anger temperament. He's also not so much in control. What I was trying to say is don't feel too bad about the mistake. It is okay.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I
Latruda.
sort of pat him with my stump.
So again, you guys will wake up, you'll do your usual things, your ointment rubbings and preparing spells and brushing your beard down. Alright, so because you traveled a little extra time yesterday, you're a little bit closer to the city, so instead of showing up kind of in the evening, you get there like mid-afternoon.
Great.
So the city that you show up to, it doesn't have any gates or anything. It's like pretty well hidden though, except for the fact that there is a road that goes into it. So if you were coming at it from any other angle, you might not see it. As you enter into the city, you notice like everything's made out of wood. Some things are actually built into trees or on trees. There are tree houses as well as like stump houses, and then houses that are set like apart from trees as well, but everything's made out of wood. A lot of things have like vines and stuff on them, which doesn't seem particularly safe to you because you would think that that would like eat away, but it doesn't. So once you get into the city, Taruna is obviously far more at ease, and she'll like take the lead and lead you to her parents' house.
I stand in attention
quickly. I'll be right back.
As I stand in attention, I always forget that my leg's made of wood. So I'm like, pull my feet together, and as I pull my feet together, it sort of goes, dragging the wood across.
So her mother basically looks just like her. She wears her hair differently. She always wears her hair down, but it is very well tamed, so it's in like very like perfect ringlets. She also stands with like good posture. You definitely get the idea that both of them are like very noble, very proper, very rich. They give off like that air. And he is like I said, like he's standing there also like chest puffed out. You kind of get the feeling that he is also military, Latruda. He, instead of blonde hair though, has dark, long, straight hair that he wears in a low pony. And his face like does not hold expression. Like he's like very stern.
Don't want to play poker against that guy.
But you definitely have a warm bed, or a comfy bed, and a warm meal tonight. Feel free to go out and see the rest of the city. Have you guys been here before?
No.
No. This is our first time visiting such a wild city. It is grand and yet, subtle at the same time. It's eloquent. Seeing them, like I look at the way that they're treating her, like as a child, and it sort of brings me back to the times that I was a child of like well repute, and I sort of look around. Makes me a bit uncomfortable. I'm like, no, you have helped us enough. I am very pleased she could come back unharmed. I will find my way to stay the night.
Are we not staying the night here?
No, you may stay if you wish, but I will find other arrangements if that is okay.
Thanks for tuning into Chicka D&D. Don't forget to check us out live on Twitch, link in the bio, and to like, comment, and subscribe.